Hey guys, happy Monday. So we've got a whole body gentle flow coming up. So if that's something that you're interested in doing today, grab your mat, find a space, and let's get started. So we're going to get started straight away. So we're going to come over onto tabletop, taking our hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, coming into a nice gentle cat and cow. So inhale as you drop the stomach to the floor, send that gaze forward. Exhale as you tuck the pelvis underneath, round up and over. Inhale. Nice, gentle, fluid movements. Keep moving with that breath. Last round. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to come into our bird dogs. So we're going to inhale as we extend right arm, left leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale as we tuck and squeeze. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we tuck. Trying to stay nice and stable through the core. Last one on this side. If you're finding it a bit weird to coordinate, you can just use the arms, just use the legs. Taking it to the opposite side. Good, two more. Last one. Placing the knee back down to the floor, taking the hands further forward in front of us. We're going to inhale, shift the weight over. Exhale as we lower nice and slow down to the ground. Hands either side of the chest, elbows tucked back into the sides, pointing backwards. Inhale as we lift the chest off the floor, keep the hip bones grounded. Exhale as we lower. We've got two more. And last one. Push through the hands. Exhale, release. Coming back up to tabletop, inhale. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the knees off the floor, coming into our floating table. 3 breaths here. Good, last one. Exhale, release, lovely. Taking the sit bones back to the heels, so untuck the toes. Coming back to child's. So relaxing the forehead down to the floor. Inhale, come back up to tabletop. We're going to take the hands a little further forward in front of us, and we're going to step up into our plank. And we're just going to hold here for 3 breaths. So again, there's an option to stay on the knees. So just making sure that our shoulders are over our wrists. We're engaging through the core, the glutes, so we're not dropping the hips. We're not sending them up to the sky. Last breath. Exhale, release, and then send it back to child's again. Good. This time inhaling, coming back up to tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to exhale as we send it up, downward dog. So So again, you know the drill, making sure that that spine is nice and long. We're pushing through the fingers. Our ears are in line with our biceps. Nice deep breaths here. And then really nice and gently we're going to bend the knees. We're going to walk the hands back to the feet. Take nice small steps. And then roll up really, really slow. This should feel super yummy on your back. And then once we get to the top, we're just going to take 3 big rolls back. Take your time. Make your way to the top of your mat. And then just spend a breath here. So come into your mountain pose. Standing up nice and tall. Lengthen through the body. Palms are facing out. And then just spend a few breaths here. Maybe set a little intention for your practice. Check in with the body. Nice deep cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Release through the mouth. And then on your next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up. As we exhale, we're going to open up to the side and come into a twist. Inhale back up to center. Exhale as we twist to the opposite side. Inhale back up. Exhale, draw the elbows down to the floor, cactus arms. Inhale back up to center. Exhale as we draw. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, rolling the shoulders down. Lovely stretch across the chest. Exhale, release. Reset yourself, readjust yourself, moving through again. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, back up. Exhale as we twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw the elbows down to the floor. Really pinch the shoulder blades back together as we draw down. Inhale up, reach. Exhale, release the hands behind last time. Rolling down. Exhale, soften. Give it a good shake out. And we're going to take it to the floor. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. So bend from the knees, pushing the hips back. Coming down into our forward fold. Just spend a breath here. You can take a few sways. Keeping the knees nice and bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Track those hands up the legs. Elbows are pointing back. Shoulder blades are pinned together. Exhale, release. We're going to step the right foot back. Coming into a nice easy lunge. So keep the fingertips on the floor. And then we're going to step the left foot back to meet it, coming into a plank. Just 2 breaths here. Exhale, release the knees to the floor, send it back, child's. Keep reaching forward with those hands. Inhale as we shift forward to our half plank. Exhale as we lower nice and slow down to the ground. Release the feet, hands come to the side. Inhale as we lift cobra. Exhale as we low, nice and slow. Tucking the toes, coming up to tabletop. Exhale as we release, downward dog. Bending the knees, inhale, look forward. Take nice small steps up to your hands. Meet in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Tuck the chin, find that length in the spine. Exhale, release. Bending the knees, inhale, sweep, come up, sweep up, coming up nice and tall. Exhale, release the hands down. Just a breath here. Nice, easy breath. Feel the energy moving, flowing. And then moving nice and slowly through it again. Inhale. Exhale as we hinge forward, coming down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release. This time, inhale, step the left foot back, coming into your nice lunge. Keep the hands on the floor, and again, options to drop the knee, the back knee to the ground. Good. Planting the hands, step the right foot back to the left, coming into your plank, and again, options here, drop the knees to the floor. Keep squeezing the body, keep squeezing. And then exhale, release knees to the floor, send it back, child. Good, keeping the hands stretched out, inhale. As we come to our half plank, or maybe this time you want to step it up to a full plank. Nice deep breaths here. And then move down through your press up. Exhale. Release the toes, inhale, sweep it up, cobra. Exhale, release. Tucking the toes, send it up, downward dog. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to lower the knees to the ground. We're going to come up nice and tall. Inhale as we sweep the arms up. We're going to step the left leg forward, lengthening up through the body. Coming into a nice kneeling lunge. From here we're going to twist open to the right hand side. That's my left. Terrible with the rights and lefts. Inhale back up to center, don't copy me. Exhale as we open to the opposite side. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. We're going to sweep the left arm up to the sky. Inhale as we sweep. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, lower. From here, we're going to tuck the back toe. We're going to lift the back knee off the floor. Rotate that back foot out. Once we feel nice and stable, inhale as we sweep the arms up. So we want a nice generous bend in this front knee. We're not tracking too far over. Keeping the hips tucked underneath. And again, options to drop the hands to the hips here. From here, all we're going to do is we're going to release the hands behind our back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders down, and then see if we can sink the weight over that front leg. Keep breathing, keep pushing through all corners of the feet. Inhale back up to center, take the arms up. Exhale as we open the hands up to the sides, coming into our warrior two, so we're twisting the weight to the side. Twisting the hips, twisting the chest. Just one more breath here. Good. Taking it back to the center, turning that back foot in. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Step the left foot back to the right, coming into your plank. Options here, if you want to move through a nice little flow, you can. If you want to just meet us in downward dog and hang out there for a bit. Good, same thing, dropping the knees to the floor. Coming up nice and tall, inhale, sweep the arms up. Stepping the right foot forward. Coming into our lunge, kneeling lunge. Got the right side this time. Deep breaths. Keep the hips tucked underneath. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, exhale as we open up to the right. Inhale back up to center. Exhale as we open to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Taking the right up to the sky. Inhale as we twist. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Planting the hands. Tucking that back toe, lifting the knee off the floor. Rotating that back foot out. So it's on that diagonal angle. Engage through the core. Inhale as we lift. Again, options with the hands. Deep breaths. From here, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release them behind the back, interlace the fingers. And then from there, nice gentle hinge from the hip. See if we can sink the weight over that front leg. Good. Inhale, back up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale as we open up. So shifting to the front, to the side. Making sure we're watching that knee so it's not rolling into the center. We're really pushing through the feet. Last deep breath. Good. Inhale, straighten that front leg. We're going to turn the right leg in, the right foot in. So we're on our train tracks here. Keeping the hips nice and square, hands come to the hips. Feet nice and wide. Inhale as you lengthen. And we're going to send the hips back nice and slowly. So we're just coming into our wide-legged forward fold. So make your way down to the ground. And again, perfect time here if you have any blocks or cushions and you want to raise up your hands. Now's the perfect time to use them. If you want a bit more of the stretch, you can take your hands behind your feet, reach back towards the outer edge of your mat. Or you can take a hold of your feet. Or you can just hang out. Lovely deep breaths. Good, and then super slowly, we're going to start to bend the knees. We're going to roll up nice and slow, so keep the knees nice and bent. Stepping the feet together once we come to the top of our mat. Facing back front, we're just going to bend the knees, come down to the ground. No fancy way. And then once we're there, we're going to take the left leg out long. We're going to cross the right over the top. Tucking the right knee into our chest with our left arm. Inhale, lengthen up through the body. And then exhale, come through a nice gentle twist. Staying up nice and tall so we're not really sinking back. We're lengthening through the spine. Exhale, release nice and slow. Switch legs, so take the left leg over the right. Give it a good tuck in with the right arm, so sort of hook that in. Inhale as we lengthen. Exhale as we twist open. Try and stay active with this long leg, so your right leg. Last breath. Exhale, release nice and slow. And then just come into a cross-legged position. To readjust yourself. Find a nice, comfy position. Lengthening up through the body. You can take your hands to your knees, you can rest them in your lap. And when you feel comfy, just slightly close those eyes. So just being conscious of our posture, not trying to force anything, but just keep that awareness of the length through the body. And then just take a few moments of observe. Notice the effects of your practice. Notice any changes, if there are any changes. Keeping that nice, deep cleansing breath. Lovely, deep, wholesome breaths. Breathing through the nose, expanding the stomach, the chest. Exhaling as you release. Giving yourselves a lovely big thank you for this tiny part of your day that you've dedicated to you, for self-care. Really good work, guys. Keep moving, keep practicing. I'll see you all next week.